Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairymuppet. Welcome back to Rail Route. We are playing WES. It is an hour and a half map. This is the third time I've played it this morning. I keep getting trains late. I keep forgetting to send trains through at the right time, doing my head in, and I keep restarting from scratch because I don't like reloading. I reloaded on South Honk, but I'm not going to reload on this map because this map is easy, I say, on my third attempt. But yeah, we need to be a lot better at actually... No, we don't route this. We only route it to there. See, my memory is getting better. It is getting better. But yeah, this is WES. It's an hour and a half map. It is a very long map. There's only 17 trains on this map. But if we have a look at this one, look how many stops there are. It goes all the way to the left, then it comes back, then it goes all the way to the left, and then it comes back. And then it leaves. This one crosses back and forward across the map, the entire map twice. Okay, this is why this thing is so bloody hard. Because you've got these stupid trains that go across twice and then come back. And did I mention all these single segment bits with stations in the middle? Single segment bit with station in the middle. God, this map. And the timing on these guys is so tight, it's incredible. You do not have time to mess around. You cannot just, let the wrong train through at the wrong time. Because the trains will be late. You mess up a little bit and the trains will be late. There's no crazy trains, but you will have late trains on this map all over the place. You have to be extremely Johnny on the spot when it comes to doing all of the mid-route manual signals, by the way. Did I mention the manual signals? Not a single auto signal on this entire bloody map. Everything is manual and you'll constantly need to do mid-signal changes because trains are going through tunnels and they're overlapping. Like this guy. Mid-signal correction. I'm going to need once this one goes past. If I forget that for a few minutes, then I'm screwed. I'm just absolutely screwed. And even when it goes off, you have to, as soon as it goes off a warning, you have to go over to it immediately. Or ideally, you don't even let it get a warning. We're going to have to be paranoid in this map. We're going to have to be so freaking paranoid. Like South Honk levels of paranoid on this bloody map. In order to make it work. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start, every time I pause it, I'm going to look at the entire map. I'm going to see, is there any corrections I need to do? That's it. That's the only way we can do this. Every time I pause it, check every single thing for every single connection, make sure. I think I was doing that before, but the problem is you forget to pause at some points. I actually failed. The first time I got to 30 minutes and then failed. The second time I got to like 20 minutes and then failed. So I'm actually getting worse. So this video is going to be 10 minutes long and then I'm going to fail with my track record. Yeah, there's this tunnel. This tunnel is the painful bit right in the middle of the map. At the end of the map is this tunnel. They sort of swap around the amount of pain they give you. Okay, we swap that one over there. This one's going to Durham Road 2. So it goes over the top. You're just waiting there. We can start to route you a little bit. But we can't fully route you, of course. We will need a mid-route correction later on. Because of course we will. Because this map hates me. I think I said in the previous video that this one is easier than Swindon because Swindon has that last little trick at the end. And I think I would still maintain that, but my god, this map is getting harder by the second. Like, at least Swindon doesn't have extremely tight tidings. It's just got that one little bit at the end that you sort of have to deal with. This one is just, there's so many places that can trip you up if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, pre-reverse that one. I'm always very, very paranoid about pre-reversing things that I'm going to accidentally do it the wrong way. It's actually going to reverse straight away or reverse in some funny manner. Manual signal check. We need a manual signal here once that one goes through the tunnel, but that's it. Need to start doing some manual signal checks more often. Way more often. Manual signal check up there needs to happen. Boom, boom. 2 manual signal checks. Need to keep them in the back of my mind. I'm actually going to start zooming out a bit more. I know it looks weird, like all these things look a lot thicker, but I have to start zooming out a lot more because I want to see immediately when we need to do these manual signal checks. I know it doesn't look like you get in closer, it looks beautiful. You get out a little bit and it looks a bit wacky. But see, I'm zoomed out. I can see immediately. Lakeview Boulevard 1, this one's going all the way through. He's going all the way through. Maybe that's the key to this map is play it zoomed out as much as possible. There we go. We're fully zoomed out. We can see everything. That's not. I probably won't play at this level, but I will watch at this level. I will watch because manual signals not being routed through at the right time is killing me. Did I mention I've spent 50 minutes on 2 attempts on this map at the moment, and both have failed because I forgot to send through manual signals at the right time? So yeah, we are going to be playing at this one. We're going to be looking at the times because this is too far away. I can't see what the times are. This one's doing the rumba. So we're going to look at the times. We're going to look at the map. We're going to do the signals. This is the way to do it. You need to be able to see the entire map on this bloody thing. Beaverton TC. It's facing left. I can tell that. Where's my train coming through? I was zoomed out so much I still couldn't see this one. Whoops. Okay. This is a nasty freight one. I've explained this one 2 times already. So all I'm going to say is it goes here. It waits for this train to go across and pass. And then once it's gone, it goes back up and it reverses in. That's all you need to know about that one. Also, that one hits every single freight station along the way. Boom, boom, boom. And then it has to go all the way back. It's crazy. God, we're not zoomed out. We need to be zoomed out. This one, we can start to route this one through. We're going to send that up to the north line because the north line is the left to right line. Hall Nimbus 1. That's fine. Okay, next we can set this one going straight, and then we need to do more signals here once the freight one has passed by. 114 at Beaverton. I am at a state of high stress at the moment. This map is very stressful. I wasn't expecting it to be, but my God. It's good though. I feel better. We've changed our strategy slightly. God, this train is facing the correct direction. That is a good thing. So I feel better about this strategy, about this ultra zoom strategy, because that's definitely what was causing us problems. Pre-reverse this. I always get paranoid that I'm going to right click on a signal and accidentally turn it off. And I mentioned this in a previous video, but I think the previous video was one of the ones that fell over. So I'm going to have to mention it again. It is possible for a train to skip over a segment by accident. And I won't show you, but I'll sort of tell you how it can happen. So if you turn off this signal, the train will start to slow down when it gets closer. If you set it here, you can start to turn off this signal. This train does not have enough time to slow down. So it'll just bust through that signal at full speed while it's trying to slow down, and you will lose a point. So that's another way you can lose your point that you didn't know about. So yeah, do not do that. It's very bad. Okay, 136 at Chullerton. You're going up to Tigard 1, which we can route in just a sec manually. What other routes do we have? This one goes to Tigard 2. Okay, manual routes. What have we got? We've got these 2, and we've got to send this one to Tigard 1. Okay, that one's taken care of. So now we just got this area. And that's the only thing we have to do manually on the entire map. Okay, I'm good. I'm happy with that. Oh, these manual schedules, these manual signals. We don't even need to zoom out at this point. All we need to worry about is this one until either a train leaves the station, this one we've fully covered, or a new train arrives. Okay, I'm feeling better. This one's going to Lakeview Boulevard 1. Now we need to do another manual signal here. Beautiful. Now all we need to do is set up this manual when the train goes through. Yes. 2:38 at Durham. That's this one. That's ages away. Okay, I'm feeling happy. And we'll probably be fully zoomed out for most of the game, but for now, we're okay. We're in a pretty good spot. I'm not failing at the 10-minute mark, so it didn't go 30, 20, 10. It's we're going to go back up, and this time we're going to finish the level, and we're going to have no issues. So now we're fine. We're fully signaled. That's beautiful. We're fully signaled for about 5 seconds, and then this one has to start moving. Chullerton Acres 1. Okay, so we need to keep an eye on this one. This is our current manual signal that we need to keep an eye on. Oh, we got 2 stations at 50. That one's fine. That one's fully signaled. Yeah. Okay. Preset that signal. Down there. Preset that signal. Down there. These manual signals, they're going to kill me. If I fail again, yeah, it's not good. It's not going to be good. Right, one more manual signal we need to set. We got 123 at Tigard. That's this guy. So we need to sort that out in just over a minute. That's our new manual signal that we need to take care of. Reverse this guy. Eagle eye. You need an eagle eye on this map. Absolutely. Manual signals everywhere. You need to keep on top of them. Whole Nimbus 1. Taken care of. And we are 100% again. 100% all signals taken care of. No pending weird signals that we need to take care of. Beautiful. Chullerton 1, 58 seconds. I think we can send that one all the way down. There's a trick actually. I figured that out in the last thing, but I didn't mention it. So you click on the train, so you've got it selected. You hover over the station, pops up in yellow. And look at that. It's listed twice in yellow. Did I mention how messed up this map is? It goes there, and then it goes into Wilsonville, and then it goes back. But that is the first train that goes there, so that is fine. Now here's where things start to get dicey. A little bit dicey. Because this one's got 138, so we have to make sure the signals on this one are ready to go. I'm going to pre-do this one down to Beaverton 1. And I'm not going to pre-reverse it here because it's still going to Hall Nimbus. So do not want to pre-reverse that way too early. 8 seconds on this one. Beautiful. Yes, I'm a little bit paranoid, but I do not want to have to repeat this again. Route this all the way in there. So right now our only manual route is getting this one to Valley Highway 1. That's the only thing we need to concentrate on. Durham, that's this one. In 312, this one will leave and we'll have to deal with that. We can actually pre-route that one. That one's going to go there and then it's going to back up. So yeah, so we can pre-route that one there, and in 3 minutes, when it finally gets there, we're going to have to take care of it. Okay. Okay, so all of the action is happening in this area. All the action. You can see how impossible this map would be if we had crazy trains, because stuff like this would just completely break us. Or maybe, I'm not sure. But it would be a 5-level difficulty map, at the very least. So this is 829. This is 831 at Durham Road 2, so we'll send this one through first. And now we can pre-reverse it. 130 at OBPI. One a minute. This one's going to Wilsonville. I'm just going to pre-do it. Because once I pre-do it, I don't have to worry about it anymore. So we got the freight train we have to worry about, and we got this train that we have to worry about. And that's it. And the freight train hasn't even left yet. And there's like a magic disappearing act to the train going into that tunnel. And it's complaining, which is fine. That one's going out, so you got this one and the freight one. And I think the freight one's left now. It's on its way. Yes, it is on its way. Pre-reverse it. Durham Road 2. Oh, and we've got a new train coming in. Durham Road 1. And we've got to wait for the freight to get out of the way, so I've got to take care of that one as well. But I'm almost to the point where this one is fully done. Whoop, there we go. Go away. Durham Road 2. 2. Done. So that one's taken care of. So now we just have to worry about this one. Fully signaled, fully signaled, fully signaled. Now, this one does have time to reverse up into landmark lane 1 before this train gets down here. So we do have the time. So there we go. Whoops, that one. Yeah, there's definitely enough time. Okay. Pre-reverse that again. Durham Road 2. And we'll need to manually take care of that one as well. Durham Road 1. Double check. When is this? Beaverton is leaving at 3 minutes. We can actually route that one already to Hall Nimbus. We'll do the little trick. Click on it. Yes, it is the next one that's going to be arriving there. Well, I say that. I mean, this one doesn't include pass-through trains. But then again, this one arrives at 8:36. Yes, this one does go before the Boons Ferry. That one is fine. Okay. Durham Road 1. You're all set. Now we just got to route this one across. And this one goes into Durham Road 2, which this one is currently in. So we have to do a bit of a swapsy. So this one will go down and it'll cut into this little siding right there. Oh, bloody oath, I've been talking too much. Blame this level. Oh, it should have been done by now, but I'm not because this level hates me. Hall Nimbus 1, Tigard TC2. We can route that all the way through. Okay, so we got this, and then we got this. We don't actually need to manually route this one at all anymore. That one can sit there until this one has to leave. So, yeah. 14 seconds at Beaverton. Already taken care of it. Yes, I'm definitely getting into my paranoid mind state in this map. No doubt about it. So this one goes first. It goes down to Pacific Lumber. This one will go through the tunnel first. And then this one will go through next. And then the Boons Ferry will go in last. I could send the Boons Ferry right behind this one. But then that makes the timing on Pacific Lumber a little bit slow. And this Boons Ferry, I think it's okay. I think we can afford for that one to take a little bit longer. This Pacific Lumber clears this area before this one has to leave. So, yeah. You're stopped. Why are you stopped? Because you're supposed to be stopped. Why are you stopped? Because you're supposed to be stopped. Okay, everything is under control at the moment. We'll shove this one in the tunnel, but no further. We could possibly do it the other way, but I'm a little bit worried about this Pacific Lumber getting there. Because here's the interesting thing about Pacific Lumber, right? Hang on. Chulaton Acres 1. Chulaton Acres 1. route that one all the way through. This one is the next one. And immediately after it enters, another one comes out the other direction. So yeah, this one has to be extremely on time. So the interesting thing about this one is it goes into Pacific Lumber, then it goes back to Durham Road 2, then it goes down to Lakeville Boulevard 1, all the way over there. So if you just shove it in there, face first, and then go back, then it reverses all the way along the main line, and it's slow as all hell. So what we have to do is we have to send it down here and then reverse it back. Or we put it in face first, and at the other side we reverse it back and then send it up there. So we've got to reverse it either before or after. Now we're going to reverse it before, because then we don't have to worry about the timing after. I know there's enough timing beforehand to do it, but only if we send it in through before Boone's Ferry. Now, is that going to cause problems for Boone's Ferry? I don't think so, because 856. What's going on here? Oh, I forgot about this. That's all right. That one I screwed up. I wasn't paying attention to these guys. Having said that, that's got 5 minutes to get there. So that is a mistake that we are fortunately not going to be punished for. But my God, we just made a mistake. That's not good. I forgot to check the entire map. I forgot to check this. Every time I talk about this bloody freight train going into Pacific Lumber, I lost exactly the same point last game. I was just too busy talking about Pacific Lumber, and I missed out on sending this train over. That's what I did. I forgot about this train. I left this train for like a couple of minutes, and then it was late getting into the station. We're not going to forget that. Let's start zooming out fully. Okay. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. This section is the only painful section at the moment. So, yeah. We'll focus on this section. Tigard 2, and then it sits there. Nothing on the stations are coming in. I gotta focus. I gotta stop explaining. Look, you can just figure this out by yourself, because I'm not explaining it anymore, because every time I explain it, I end up losing the game. Now, this still a contentious one. Which one we send through first? I'm going to send through Pacific Lumber 1, because I have a feeling this one gets stalled up in this area no matter what. It's possible that we might be able to slip this one through, but you've got to remember, this one is sitting at Toolerton 1, 8:45 to 8:46. So I think even if we send this one late, it'll still get stalled up here waiting for this station to clear. So I feel okay about leaving that one late. I do not feel okay about leaving Pacific Lumber late. So we're going to be sending Pacific Lumber through ASAP. Now we're going to send it here, and we're going to reverse it back in first. So we don't have to reverse it later. It's a little bit tight, a little bit annoying, but yeah, it's fine. Now, let's sanity check. Chullerton 1 goes down there. This guy's hitting Chullerton 1, then Tigard TC1. We actually have to send that one over the top to get to TC1, because this one's going to be blocking the bottom path. That one's fine. Our signals are all fine. We don't need any more manual signals, except this guy. This guy needs manual signals. This guy needs some manual reversing. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're definitely good. God, this is stressful. This map, a three difficulty map shouldn't be this stressful, but it is. It's just, it feels like it shouldn't be that stressful, but the timings on the stations are so tight, so incredibly tight. You make a little mistake, you forget to set a manual signal somewhere. Well, can't forget about this one. This is a manual signal as well. Technically, well, this one goes down the bottom. So yeah, we can set this one. We can set this one all the way there. I'm not sure if we should though. This one might need to shoot out beforehand. We need to keep an eye. Well, we'll keep an eye on that station timing anyway. Chullerton 1. That's the one there. Okay. Okay, we're almost cleared this little nightmare. And I think we're okay. I think sending this one late is fine. It's not going to kill us. But I'll be interested to see how early this guy is to Pacific Lombard doing the reversal first. I don't think we could have made it reversing first if we delayed it. Okay, that one's fine. That one's acceptable. There's no other train sitting down here at bloody Wilsonville ruining my day, is there? No, doesn't look like it. It does feel weird though. One coming from the right, then one coming from the left, then one coming from the right, then one coming from the left. It's so inefficient doing that through the tunnel, but I do think it is the best way to go. Yeah, look at this. 8:42. We're going to barely make it reversing in first. Maybe you're supposed to reverse out later, but reverse in first, save ourselves a panic later. And this train is going to be backed up behind this one. I don't think there's... Sending it through earlier was not going to help us. I think this one goes out first. I really do. 8:46. Yeah, so here's the thing. This one goes from 8:46 to 8:47. And it sits there. So we have to get this one out first, and then we have to shoot this one. This is where I lost on the first video, the half-hour video. This one was late because I forgot to set the manual signal for that one. Now here's an interesting bit about this one. It doesn't actually clear the manual signal going the other way here. I'm not sure if there even is one. So it reverses through this red bit, through this white bit, and then through this green bit. It doesn't cost you any points though. It's extremely dodgy, but it doesn't cost you any points. Okay, that one's cleared. I forgot to send this one through. This is what screwed me up on the 20-minute, was it? You gotta be so quick on these bloody... This one's fine. This was actually cost me on the 20-minute one, I think. But it was a lot later. This one is not too bad. This one is not nearly as late. It's still got... It has to be there by 8:45. Last time it was there by like 8:46 and a half. This time it will be there on time. So again, a little mistake, but not one that's going to cost me. That one needs to be reversed. Okay, you're going backwards. We're not going to auto pre-reverse you yet. We're going to send this one. That one has to wait. This is so tight, this timing. I really think this one has to go out first. I really think it does. But my God, the timing is going to be so tight. We have to be absolutely perfect on this timing for it to work out. And look at this guy. He's going to get there exactly on time. Exactly on time. Valley Highway. Valley Highway. And then... Well, here's the thing. There's a train coming. No, it's this train. So we click on this train. That one's yellow. There's no other train coming out. Which means we can actually send it more direct. We can send it directly down here. We don't need to do a dog leg for the right lane. My God, look how tight the timing on this is. That's incredible. We've got to be very, very careful about this one. Where are you going next? Wilsonville 1. Of course you are. Of course you're going to Wilsonville 1. I don't think I even made a mistake on this one. No, this one is no mistake. There has been no mistake being made, but yet it still feels like it's going to be late. Oh, God, this level sucks. There was no mistake made here. God, I hope... If that one goes through and it's late, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think really hard about... So Lakeview Boulevard 1 is at 8:53. This one passes through at 8:52. It's fine. It's going to be on time. Boone's Ferry 1. I think we send that one down. There's nothing coming back up this line anytime soon. So I think we could send that one down. And then that one's going to have to come... Let's have a look. Pre-reverse that. Look at this one. 8:46. That was 42 seconds late, and we did everything perfectly. If it's a minute late, we lose points. It was 42 seconds late. We did everything perfectly. This map sucks. This map, it really, really, really sucks. And, oh, check it out. Boone's Ferry. Something's coming from this direction. Guess where it's going to go? Down the single lane. And guess where this train wants to go? Down the single lane. I'm telling you, this map, it sucks. It sucks so badly. All right. This one we've cleared. Valley. At least this section is kind of not that bad anymore. This one. Where are you going? Hall Nimbus and Beaverton TC. I'm actually going to send this one down here, way in this tunnel. This one can go over the top and then cut down here. And that's how we'll do that one. So that one's fine. We have to start making some very hard decisions here. I have a feeling, so we've got to send this one down there, and then we're going to sit and wait. I'm not sure whether this one goes through first or this one goes through first. This one coming from here. This one is a little bit late, but it's still got 9 minutes to get to the station. So I feel like we'll definitely send this one through the tunnel first. That's a no-brainer. All right. Sanity check. The entire map. Manual signals. What do we got? What do we need? We need a manual signal for this one. We need a manual signal for this one. Okay. All right. Time for the ultra zoom. We need to go back to the ultra zoom. I said at the start this was going to be a secret for doing this map. I have not been doing it since I said that. So now we're going to do the ultra zoom. We're going to see the entire map. This one's going to Hall Nimbus 1. Boom. Set that up. This one is just starting to move, so we don't need to worry about it signaling it yet. I have a feeling we will shove it through, though, as quickly as possible. Manual signaling. Yeah. Let's do some calculations. This one has to leave by 9 o'clock. This one has to leave by 8:56, so it kind of has to be right behind it, unless they're extremely early. This Boone's Ferry needs to leave Durham Road at 9:00. Has to arrive at Durham Road at 9:03. So what does that mean? It all depends on. So this section of track is approximately the same length as this section of track, right? So this distance, same as this distance. So this is 9 o'clock. This is 9:03. So what that technically means is that this timing is so tight. Like you have to wait for this tunnel to clear and then go into it. So these ones are going to have to be as early as possible. So this one does need to go through first. If we delay that, then no, there's no way that's going to work. So you have to send that one through first. Boone's Ferry passing 8:56. This one arriving 8. So what this one's going to do, this one's going to arrive first. It's going to cut down. It's going to sit here, let the other two go past, and then it's going to shoot up into the tunnel. And that's the way that we're going to do it. Okay, what do we got for manual signals? We need to set this one up when this tunnel clears. This one's stopping at Hall Nimbus, so that one's fine. Come on, tunnel clear. Okay, beautiful. And these ones, we're going to move them to this point, and then it's going to stop. Because there's no way this one's clearing this before that 8:50 train arrives. So we'll just send it that way. Beaverton TC1. We can actually cut this one here, I think. That train should have cleared that line beforehand, so we can cut it nice and early. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get it off the main line as early as possible. And I like taking this line because it's less janky bits. See there, you got to cut, you got to turn there and there, and then you got to turn there and there. In this case, you just turn once instead of 5 times, which of course means that the train will be faster. I think that's how it works. Okay, all right, beautiful. So we've got our plan. Our plan is a good plan. It's a well thought out plan, and it is the plan that we are going to be following. It means, okay, Boone's Ferry, done. You are done. Okay, so this section needs some work. This section needs some work. In a few seconds, we've got to get this guy going over to Durham Road 2. Oh god, he's making signal changes and the game's not paused. He's a crazy man. Pre-reverse that. Is this the very first train that ever showed up? It might be. Yeah, it is. This is the very first train that ever showed up. Why is that red? I don't know why that one's red. Oh, I think there was a little bit of delay. It's rounding down the delay though. So it wasn't a minute. It was like, that was the 42-second delay. But it didn't lose us any points. So yeah. Okay. That scared me for a second. That red text, that scared me. All right, Durham Road 2. Durham Road 2, Durham Road 2. Okay, you're set. Everything is set over here until they finish at the station. Now, once this one goes in, this will free this line up. This train can start moving forward. This one I have to reverse. And that will give enough room for these trains to move forward and clear this line so this one can go in the tunnel the other direction. It's very scary. I tell you what, the first time I played this, I let this train sit out here and wait for this one to go through. And of course, I lost the game because, yeah, it's just too slow. You got to squeeze those trains through. This one will have to wait a little bit at the tunnel, but it is what it is. You just got to do it. There's no more trains coming from Boone's Ferry. God, let's check that. No, there's only 3 more trains in the entire map. And that's it. So, yeah. We definitely made the right decision shoving this one in first. Because otherwise I have to wait all the way back up here. That's insane. I wonder. No, you can't do that. Even though that section of the tunnel is empty, you can't do that. I'm glad the game is smart enough to not let you do that. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. God, this level is a nightmare. Okay, you're sitting there. You're waiting. Oh, we still got more trains. These ones are just okay. It goes through Chorlton Akins. And you got this weird one where if we click on the train, right, it arrives there at like 9 o'clock, 9:01. And then you've got this. Actually, I thought there was a weird. Oh no, it's this one. This train arrives at Lakeview Boulevard at 9:08, and then I don't know. There's something weird that goes on where a train barely makes it over there. I can't quite remember what it is though. Maybe it already happened. It's one of those things where I'm getting a flashback and I'm not sure where I'm getting it from. It's like that Swindon thing where I got the flashback. And it turns out it was good to have the flashback because... So this one is extremely fast. Needs to get there extremely quickly. This is 9:00. So this one gets there at 9:01. This one gets there at 9:03. But because this one's got so much more distance, we will push this one first. And we will push this one behind. And it's all good. We're not going to sort of slip this one in before this one. That would be a disaster. All my other signals are good. This one train that's been circling the tracks for 10 years now, goes to Hall Nimbus 1, and then Tigard TC. We're getting close to an end state, actually. Lakeview Boulevard 1. I'm not going to set that one up yet, because that's way too early, but... Yeah. Whoa. I forgot that I didn't realize there was another section there. That's fine. It's got enough time. That little stall didn't cost me anything. Come on, clear the bloody tunnel, please. I want to get you out of that tunnel ASAP. This is probably the tightest timing. Or maybe it's probably not the tightest timing in the entire game, but it is extremely tight timing. So Durham Road 1. Apologies for the extreme delay. It's sitting there till 9:02. This one gets there at 9:03. As another case of extremely tight timing. But I'm assuming this one will leave first. Lakeview. Yeah, and probably... Although this one may actually arrive early. I don't know. If it arrives early, then we might change it up a bit. And see how we go. So... Where does this go after Tigard TC2? Chulaton 1. So we can, although this one has to go to Tigard TC1, so we might not set that one up yet. We'll see how it looks. I'm setting signals way too far ahead. What's complaining? Okay. This one's got 5 minutes to get there, but it still has to go all the way through the tunnel. So that is making me a little bit nervous. But I think we made the right choice sending it in second. Look, we've done everything perfect, as far as I can see in this map. I mean, perfectly perfect. I don't think we could have done any better on this map. So we just have to take it, and we just have to hope that it works out beautifully. You have to be there at 9 o'clock. I mean, we've done a few little slip-ups like that, but... yeah. Yeah, the next painful bit is going to be making sure we hit this one again once this station is cleared. But I don't think... I mean, where's this train need to get there? 9:01. It's got 2 minutes to get through the tunnel and for that front train to clear it. A little bit tight. The timing in this map, I swear to God, is a little bit tight. Just a little bit tight. All over the place. But yeah, imagine if this one was behind. I don't think it would have made it by 9:03. Okay, it's getting out there. It's clearing, it's clearing, it's clearing. We've got 1 minute to get in there. I reckon it's going to be a little bit late. Okay, we're done. We got this one sent over. The timing is there. It's just going to get out of the tunnel, get on the platform. It's not actually going to be late. It's going to be on time. My God, I did not expect that. Okay. This guy's going pretty decently fast. You know what? I'm going to send this one through first. Send it through first. This one's probably going to be delayed a little bit, but that's fine. West to guard 1. We'll see how close the timing is. I have a feeling this one will go all the way to the end, and then when it's just about to pass that signal, it'll be clear. Yeah, that was definitely the right choice to send that one through first. It's just timed so incredibly perfectly. See, there. It's almost to the thing. Lakeview Boulevard 1. Lakeview Boulevard 1 goes to Valley Highway 1. Passes 9:03. This one passes 9:08. What are we doing? And this one passes Valley Highway 9:21. Now we could cut this one early, but I think we're probably going to try and cut this one late. I'm going to cut it into that siding. It should be fine. That one's set up until the next station. That one's set up to the next station. This one has to be reversed because it's going back to Chulaton Acres. Nope. You're going to Valley Highway. I feel okay about that. I think this one will reach it sooner, but I don't want to side this one all the way there. I think this will be a better spot for where they both pass at the same time. We just need this one to get off the main line, and then we can send this one through. Jesus Christ, look at the length of that train. That is a monster train. All right, Hall Nimbus sending through. No trains over there. This is the main pain that we're dealing with now. Everything else is pretty much good. It's going to be one of those things where it clears this just in time. Yeah, there's no way we should have sided it back there. That would have been a very dumb decision. I don't think we can actually... This one will slow down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to cost us. Alright. Slows down, does not stop. I'm happy with that. Nope. I want it to go straight up. Nope, straight up. Straight up to there. So this is... We'll obviously go through first, because it has to, but then this train will be right up his butt. So it slowed down a little bit, but then keeps going. Lakeview Boulevard, right over there. This is the crazy bit at the end. This one passes Tullerton Acres at 9:21, and then you've got a new train coming out at 9:22. So this one has to get here precisely, and I have a feeling that this train is going to be an issue, but we'll see. Whole Nimbus 1, Beaverton TC 1. So it's got a whole Nimbus 1. Then, no, not this one, this one. Then it's got to go into Beaverton TC 1. And then it's got to go all the way back up to WES Service Yard 1, all the way back there. That's a crazy, that train is just very annoying. Okay. Chullerton 1. I think we can just send that one through. I don't think there's any more trains. There's no trains down here that we need to worry about. So we just need to shepherd this one along this line behind this whole Nimbus 1 before we can get it all the way out to Valley Highway. Just shepherd it little bit by little bit until we can get it onto the top lane. I think that's plenty of time. I mean, 9:21, and it's still got 2 tunnels to go through, so maybe it is a bit tight, but it doesn't feel tight. I mean, that's this entire map, though. It doesn't feel tight, but then you actually start working it and actually start sending the trains through, and they're all so slow, and there's so many tunnels, and it's like, oh, wait, this is actually quite tight. Like, yeah, like this one. Imagine if we started doglegging a bit down here. Might not make it. And then this one, it'd probably still be on time, but still. Chullerton 1, Wilsonville 1. And now I think this one has to dogleg back up to WES Service Yard 2. So this is like this is the one we doglegged into Wilson right at the start of the game. And now we're doglegging it again. It's like a mirror. It's like poetry. Oh my god. Come on, get off bloody Holden. Whoever built this station right in the middle of a 1-lane track next to a tunnel is just cruel. I don't know if this is this actually a real station based on a real place? I'm not sure. I don't think so, because if it was, they would have built another, at least have a track going, well, you can't go around the tunnel, but at least around here. So whole Nimbus doesn't have a staging. You want to have a track going boom, 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 and then maybe down here, so that you can, if you're sitting at whole Nimbus in one direction, a train can go the other direction and sort of get around it. Because yeah, that's a nightmare. That's an absolute nightmare. Okay, you're taken care of. Although we do need to reverse you at Wilsonville when you finally land. This one's taken care of. This one's taken care of. This one is going to need to manually reverse. Okay, we're going to speed it up a little bit. That one's going. That one's going. That one's going. That one's going. 5:35 at Beaverton. Where you need to go all the way back to Service Yard 1. 9:30, and this one is Service Yard 2, 9:23. So this one will definitely be the late guy. We'll send it all the way through. All the way through. So that's, this entire side of the map is taken care of. This one's taken care of. So all we need to worry about is this mess here and this one more train coming from Tullerton Acres, which is not going to come out until this one leaves, which is at 9:21. God, I hope it gets there in time. Why did they not just put a cross here? Like a little there. That would be such a great idea. Okay, manually reverse that one. Set up the signal to dogleg it. Can't dogleg it down here because there's no way up, so we have to dogleg it up there. Okay, this one and this one doglegging and this train coming down here. That's all we need to worry about. That train's already left. This is the only one left. 4 trains, and one of them isn't even on the bloody map yet, so yeah. It's all right. We're all right. Where's this one going again? Lakeview Boulevard. That's a nice short drop. That's fine. Okay. Pre-reverse. Wait. Okay. Lakeview Boulevard. Number 1. Okay. I just need to get you into the... Yes, I understand. You're going to West Service Station 2. And Lakeview Boulevard 1. You're taken care of. You're taken care of. And this one was number 1, I'm guessing. Yep, West Service Yard 1. West Service Yard 1. West Service Yard 2. Lakeview Boulevard 1. 3 trains. All right, full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. And we can watch it zoomed at a normal level to see these trains all leave the stations. Oh, what a level. What a level. I can't believe I had to attempt this one 3 times. And yeah, this is a huge video, 52 minutes. But we did it, we perfected it. There's one more 3-star, 3 difficulty track that I need to do. So I'm going to go do that one and get out of the way. And then I've just got the 4-star ones. Oh, that's going to be fun. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys later.